All right, hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. It's morning for me, so good morning. It's also morning for you. Or good afternoon, good night, good evening, whatever time it is in your part of the galaxy. Hope you're making it a great day today. Got a couple grand arenas to play. We'll answer any questions the chat might have. Put them up over there if you got something to ask. Easy for me to say. Put up the questions if you got something you want to ask about account building or playing Swgoh or Grand Arena or whatever. Happy to chat with y'all. We do have Fleet Arena placement to manage, so I will be playing some Fleet Arena battles here at the start, as usual for these Saturday streams. Let's get in here and see what we can do with a Profundity against an Executor. This is a pretty reliable battle. There's just every now and then in the very start, first couple turns, if you can't manage this Xanadu blood, things can get out of control pretty quickly. So no assists there, one assist there. So this is one of those circumstances where it may not go so well. But they're attacking the tanks, so that's good. At least they didn't kill the tank, and also they didn't kill my Millennium Falcon, so maybe we can recover this. It pushes them a long way toward the alt, though. So we're not out of the woods until we get, like, this reinforcement. We have to get to this reinforcement and get it killed quite quickly. Let's take away his protection. Got that attack off right away. We got the debuff on him. All right, this should take away the taunt. We got no breaches. We've taken off our breaches. Always take off your breaches when you're fighting the Executor. All right. We're getting some chances here. Get on this Razor Crest. Get another reinforcement here. I don't think we'll have the alt. Yeah, we're a long way off the alt. Oof. We'll have it next time we get a turn. We just gotta hope that he doesn't get his alt right here. Okay, he didn't get it. That's a good sign. And let's try to finish off this Razor Crest. I think Houndstooth gets the taunt back next turn. All right, we got it. We got it. So this should be a win. Even if we're stuck attacking the Houndstooth for a second. Get the Tantive off. All right. Fleet victory in the bucket. Raised by Robot says he doesn't drink coffee. Mushkela says the answer to your question, pretty much all three. To explain that, I started with drinking coffee for flavor. Then I started getting headaches when I don't. Interesting. So at that point, I drank it every day just to ingest the caffeine. Then I got tired of getting headaches, or I forgot to do it, so I stopped completely. Storm Pooper says 1 and 2. I don't know. I had this experience in Starbucks a few years ago that was just like, it was so funny. Standing in line at the Starbucks, and the person ahead of me goes up, I'll have a venti chai latte soy grande caramel macchiato extra whip, whatever. And then the next person goes up there and orders a drink, I'll have venti caramel latte macchiato, whatever, like 15 words to order coffee. And I get up there and the lady says, what do you have? And I'm like, a large coffee. And she just stares at me and says, what kind? And I said, coffee. And she's like, yeah, but what kind of coffee? I'm like, got frustrated. I'm like, I just want coffee flavored coffee. Can you just take some coffee and put it in a cup? And that's it? Like, that's it. Just coffee. And the girl was just so confused. She's like, I don't know what that is. I don't know. What's wrong with you? It was so funny. It's just like, man, I don't even want the coffee. I just, if I could just have a caffeine pill, maybe you got one of those. It's pretty funny. Another funny experience I had with a young lady running a cash register. I went into the supermarket, and you've got those little spacer bars, right? So when somebody's got their groceries on the belt, you put it down to separate their groceries from your groceries, and then put your stuff behind it, right? So there's clear separation. I don't know, that's been going on since as far as I've, ever been going to grocery stores. So I go to the grocery store, and I do that, and this young lady checks out the person in front of me, and cashes them out, and all the normal stuff. Then she gets to my stuff, and she starts picking up the stuff that I have that was behind the bar, and then at some point she sees the bar there, and she picks it up, and she's like looking at it for a UPC code and trying to figure out how to scan it. And she reaches for the phone, and she's like, "I need a price check on aisle 3," and I'm like, it's not a grocery. It's yours. It's the store's. You own it. And it's funny, but at the same time, I'm trying not to embarrass her, but I'm like, yeah, it's never going to have a price to it. But it's just like anything, you don't know what you don't know, and I suppose in a way I can't blame her. If she'd never seen somebody use that before and didn't know what it was for, then it makes some kind of logical sense that it would be, you'd need a price on it, right? But yeah, from the outside looking in, it's just like, man, how can you end up? It's probably like her first job out of high school or whatever. Or maybe she's still in high school. Who knows? But the fact that she'd never been exposed to that, it's just kind of strange. All right, let's see. What do we want to do here? See if we can get Kenobi killed. I think I got enough high ground left to ignore taunt and kill Kenobi straight up. So we're going to go in here and see what we can do. Well, maybe not. Maybe not so much. So yeah, I think for me, I oftentimes don't care what coffee tastes like. I'm just looking for, the coffee itself. But I do, like Mushkela said, though, like there are times where I find myself going back for a second or third cup of coffee for several days in a row, and I kind of don't want to drink that much coffee. So every now and then, I don't know, like once every year and a half, 2 years, something like that, I'll find myself starting to drink more coffee than I think I probably should. And I'll do exactly what you said, and I'll go like 3 months with no coffee at all. I'll just like zero coffee for, a long period of time, just so that I don't. It's exactly what you said, just so I don't feel like I need it, I don't want to have the coffee every morning. Loses its effect after a while, right? It starts to get less effective. You got to push the reset button. Storm Pooper says, I do the cold turkey reset 1 to 2 times a year and deal with the crushing headaches for a couple days. Oh, so Storm Pooper, you basically do the exact same thing. Storm Pooper says you have to be trendy and call it Americano. Oh, so if I say I want Cafe Americano, then I'm good, huh? Dank Ideal says, I always throw the barista for a loop when I ask for black coffee. Descending Madness says, good day, DL. And all the other GAC combatants not sitting on squishy ball. Yeah, we're on the ball chair. We get to flounce. Flounce is probably not a good word. What's a better word than bounce? There's got to be a better word for bounce that's not like... who's got a clever word for bounce? Something. Descending Madness says, I unlocked my SLKR to start farming him today. Nice. Good job, man. Mishkayla says she was probably new or something. Yeah, exactly. New. Jiggle. Descending Madness says, I can jiggle. Jiggle is fast, though, right? When I think of jiggling, I think of, motions that are more rapid. I don't think I can jiggle. I might not have the right equipment to jiggle. Maybe I need a different chair. Zortar says, I love coffee. I drink a pot a day. Wow. Jar Jar Binks says, boing. I can boing. What does Tigger do? I don't think Tigger has a special name for it. The tops are made out of rubber and the bottoms are made of trouncy, flouncy, bouncy, fun. Yeah, no, there's nothing in that. There's nothing in the Winnie the Pooh song for me. Chow Silva says, try to order black coffee in Singapore. I just gave up and drank whatever they gave me. That's funny. I'd like coffee. You know what? Just whatever. Just hand me a cup full of stuff. I'll take it. That's funny. All right, Executive Order 65. This is right before Order 66, guys. This is the order right before Order 66, and the order is kill the Leviathan. That's Order 65, if you didn't know. All right, let's get in here and try to get this fleet placement locked down. I've got a pretty good GAC lined up, I think. My opponent's got a pretty tough defense, but I think, at least for some of the stuff he's got down, I do have tools in my toolbox to be able to manage that. So with any luck, we'll be able to get in there and clear a couple zones. 11.3 million my opponent has. Oof. Just about everything in the game. All right, Sith Assassin. Ooh, close. Close. Oh, he brings in the shuttle for a reinforcement. Nice. Nice job, foolish mortal. Let's go ahead and throw the bomb because it's fun. I still like that animation. I still think that the seismic charge animation looks cool. Man, I loved what they did with it in The Mandalorian, man. When he's flying up into the sky and drops that seismic charge behind him. I thought that was pretty fantastic. They did a good job with that. I think The Mandalorian, the fleet fights, the ship stuff in The Mandalorian, if you ignore the fact that it completely defies everything we know about physics, this is good. They're good battles. Good battles. Entertaining battles, I should say. Maybe not accurate in terms of physics, but entertaining nonetheless. I always like it when the ships turn. Just kind of bank around a corner. Did I show you guys my chopsticks? I don't remember. Did I show you this? I have new chopsticks. They're lightsaber chopsticks. Got some red ones for the dark side. Got some blue ones for the light side. So now when we have Chinese food, we can have... Yeah, I think I already showed these to y'all, but yeah, I got some colorful chopsticks. Yeah, I did mention it now that I think about it, because I said you could maybe cook your food and eat it at the same time. Funny stuff. Mushkela votes for hop. Mech Eagle says, hey DL, 1 for me. I love the coffee taste. The stronger flavor, the better. Dank says, I lost my GAC to the bug that it was my turn, but it didn't tell me attack to put it on auto. Just sat there and timed out. Yikes. Zavor says, I've watched your live stream when you climb with Executor versus Leviathan, but do you have a video explaining the process and the turn order? I would recommend that you go take a look at the video from Bit Dynasty. I mean, I would love to make a video of my own and take credit for it, but I mean, I didn't like do the work of figuring out the counter. Somebody else did that. And I think the video from Bit Dynasty explains in good detail how to do it with the IG2K in the starting lineup, and then a version of it that has the Slave 1 in the starting lineup. And he goes through the mechanics for both of those counters. And since that video already exists, then, you know, I would just tell people, go take a look at that. It does take timing, and the main thing, what I did for my fleet to get the timing right is not, let's say, the right way to do it. So if you want to do this the best way, you want to make the IG 2000 really fast. And that means you basically have to take IG 88 to Relic 9. I really don't want to put Relic 9 on IG 88 because I've got so many other characters that I feel like are more important than that. So what I did is I said, okay, because that IG 2K needs to be faster than my capital ship, what I'm going to do is put 5 dot mods on my Piet. Piet's Relic 8. I'm not going to change that, right? That was required. But if I put 5 dot mods on this character, then you'll see that we need to go to the capital ship. Then the capital ship stats, the speed here goes to 189. And then with a Relic 7 IG 2000, I believe that ship's at 190 or 191. 190, yeah. So we made it 1 speed faster than the capital ship where it needs to be by making Piet worse. And there's times where that's frustrated me in Grand Arena because slowing down my Piet really does change my trooper team and make it worse. But I really don't want to put all those relic levels on the various ships to change their speeds. So I've just kind of made a sacrifice and dumbed down my Piet to make it all work. Descending Madness says the lightsaber chopsticks would make eating so fun I'd spend half the meal making lightsaber sounds. Well, Allura and I both have a set, right? So I don't know if we spend half the meal, but we certainly spend an awful lot of the meal having chopstick battles. We fought with the chopsticks for like, I don't know, 15 minutes the other night. Sitting on the floor fighting with lightsaber chopsticks. Fun times. Fun things you can do with your kids. What do you think about the new GAC meta, DL? Full offense and 80% deflection rays and Lord Vaders? Just face a ray like that, it's pure pain. Just face a ray like that. I think that the deflection Datacrons, all of the dodge stuff we know is just retarded, right? Like, it's just dumb. I don't know why, after doing it twice and both times having a ridiculously bad result with people being upset, and they said, okay, well, we'll do it again, but we're just going to change it so that you either get deflection or avoidance or whatever the special version of it is. So you only get it against either physical or special attacks. We'll divide it up into two, so it's not quite as good as just getting dodge. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Why? If it doesn't work in the game and people don't like it, I don't know why you would do it again. So no, I don't think it's a good idea to put that stuff in the game. Once they put it in the game, you got no choice, right? You're stuck with it. You just gotta deal with it. So here, stats, right? Critical avoidance, deflection, resistance, potency, tenacity. Okay. Where's accuracy? Right? Where's accuracy? Back to the prior set. Prior set, stats. Special accuracy, physical accuracy. So, you would have had to have the foresight on this set to go, you know what? Maybe they're going to make a dodge Datacron, so I better create a whole bunch of Datacrons with physical accuracy here so that I can counteract the next set that's going to come out that's going to have dodge on it. So, I mean, technically, if you were to go in the game and say, hey, guys, I can't deal with these dodge Datacrons, then the response would be, well, I mean, we made accuracy crons. What's the problem? Okay, that's an explanation for a moment, but next GAC, I think these go away, and then you'll be stuck with these dodge Datacrons where even the chance of having accuracy Datacrons to combat it is gone. So yeah, it's like putting speed on these. If they ever put speed on a Datacron, it would just be dumb, right? Because everybody who would develop like a 28 speed, even if it was a low speed, let's say you could get an extra 30 speed out of a Datacron if all the stats were speed. Still, that would be a ridiculous round of GACs. It would just be whoever spent the most on Datacrons. Not great. Brady says you're supposed to eat slow anyway, right? Mech Eagle says chopstick battles sound awesome. I hope someday I can do that with my kids. I tell you, if for anybody out there who has young kids or who plans to have kids someday, develop their imagination. I've met a ton of people in my life who have like very little imagination. They grow up, they become adults, and then everything is just black and white, and it's fact or it's not fact, and life is hard, and there's no reason to fantasize about things and make up games and whatever. But man, I think I've always encouraged my daughter to use her imagination and to have fun. And when like kids do stuff and parents tell them, stop that, a lot of times I'll just let her go. I mean, if it's safe, if she's not going to get hurt by doing it, just let it go. Let it play out, She's, when she was a very little, like she pulled a bunch of pots and pans out from under the sink and was like whacking on them with a spoon, making all kinds of noise. I think every kid at some point pulls out the dishes and starts beating on them with a spoon and making noise. And my wife is like, stop that racket right now. And I'm like, no. This is science, right? Our daughter is doing an experiment right now. She's experimenting. She's having fun. Just leave it. Let her go. She's not hurting anybody. Worst thing that's going to happen is if she whacks her finger with a spoon, and that'll be fine, right? Let the kids go. Let them do a little science. What happens if your kid picks up an egg? Who cares, right? And so many parents will be like, put that egg down, don't break it. Let them break it. They're going to figure something out, right? They're going to learn something. They're going to learn it on their own. You don't even have to show them. Just let them play around with the egg till it falls on the floor and turns into something different than what they were holding in their hand, and it's science. There you go. There's my there's my parenting advice for the moment. Just let your kids have imagination. Let them have it. My daughter came up with this game one time where she says a word, and then I say a word, and then she says a word, and you have to go as long as you can without repeating any words. There's no other rules. So she can say cat and I can say strawberry. They don't have to rhyme. They don't have to be similar. They don't have to have any connection. You just have to say a different word. Now, there's millions of words in the English language, and you'd be surprised after about, a couple minutes of saying words, you start to stumble, and you're like, okay, I got to think of some completely different topic so I can start coming up with different words. And sooner or later, one or the other person will say a word, and the other one will say, oh, you already said that, then the game's over. But it's silly, it's fun, uses a little bit of your imagination. All right, let's get this first place here if we can, and then we'll go into GAC and start playing that. All right. Yep, so IG2K needs to go first. And we want to get a stun if we can. Hey, we got a stun. It didn't get resisted. Then we get a breach, so when we do mass assist, we got a more likely chance of getting multiple attacks. We just kind of wear it down a little bit. I like to call this assist with the Xanadu Blood because it uses breaches on its basic, and it moves you toward your ult. So we got the first kill down. Now this is, they're juggling the IG-2000, so this is the worst scenario for this battle, and we've pretty much already lost. So we took a turn on our capital ship, and they've gained 125% turn meter since our last turn. So they're now, on all of their ships, one full turn ahead of where we are. So usually there's not a lot of coming back from that. Everybody has foresight on, so it doesn't do any good to use a area effect skill. We got the tank down. We'll target this Sith fighter. So what happens with the IG-2000? It gains health every time anyone takes a turn. So they get it just below 100 health. That gains turn meter for their whole team. Then the next thing takes a turn, which heals up the Xanadu Blood, and then they hit it again, and it drops, and then goes back to 100% turn meter. And every time it comes off of, or 100% health, and every time it comes off of 100% health, they all gain 25% turn meter on their team. So that's how the IG-2000 hurts your starting lineup, and why the Slave 1 lineup, is actually, I believe, a little more reliable of a counter than the IG-2000. Oh, we're gonna lose our Xanadu Blood. Come on now. All right, so this is it. If we get to the ult here, and we are able to do the ult on our capital ship, we probably win this. If they take over our capital ship, then we will lose. Actually, even if we get our ult, did they already take our capital ship? They must have. Yeah, okay. I missed it. I missed the animation, I guess. But yeah, that's a loss. So when they start juggling the health on that IG-2000, that's usually a loss. That's pretty hard to come back from. And again, it's just because they get their ult and they get to take over your capital ship so fast that because of the extra turn meter. That is a problem. All right, let's get into this GAC and have a look. Zavor says, what's the win rate for this? Just generically, if you want to think about statistics, if it's completely random which ship they pick at the start, There's 3 ships, so there's a 33% chance that they target the IG-2000, and that seems to match my experience. You win about 2 out of 3 with that matchup. If Slave 1 is better, why do you use IG in the starting lineup? Again, it has to do with relic levels. I think for the for that you have to have Cad Bane at a high relic level or something, if I remember correctly. So in order to do the Slave 1 counter correctly, I think you need Piet at relic 9, and Cad Bane has to be higher relic. I'm not sure, but I believe that the reason I'm not doing the Slave 1 is because of the relic levels. I do occasionally just put Slave 1 in my lineup, and it works, even with the timing not ideal. But that fleet doesn't hold. So if I use the Slave 1 version and I leave that in overnight, when I come back the next day, I'll be like number 37 in my fleet arena. So that lineup with the Slave 1 in the starting 3, like every fleet in the game beats it seems like. So I'll be climbing really far the next day. All right, let's take a look at our GAC opponent over here. Opponent Pierce Areno. Pierce Areno with a War Machine. SSA Berserkers of Niflheim. Niflheim. That's one of the 3 realms, right? Like the Norse mythology. Midgard, Niflheim. Is that? I gotta look that up now. I gotta look up Niflheim. In Norse cosmology, it's the world of mist. It's a location that sometimes overlaps with the notions of Nifl and hell. Okay. So it's one of the lower regions. All right. Okay, so my opponent, 11.306 million galactic power, 4.6 in ships. When you see somebody that's got 4.5 million in ships, that's pretty much all the ships. 6.6 in characters. Galactic War Battles won 28,000. That's 6.5 years of play. If we go to the ships, we can quickly confirm that is the case. Got all the ships, pretty much everything relict. All of the capital ships are 7 stars. Leviathan, Profundity, Executor, Negotiator, all of the pilotless ships. The only 2 ships that he's got that aren't relics are Plo and Jedi, Consular and Gauntlet. I guess Ebon Hawk is too. Everything else is at relic levels. Character-wise, we have 8 Galactic Legends. That's all of them. No need to read them off when you got every Galactic Legend. We got Revens, Malak, Third Sister in the house, Grand Inquisitor at 7, Taron Malicos at Relic 8. Malgus is Relic 8, Afra is Relic 7. Tons of Relic 7s in the account, Relic 7 and 8. All the Inquisitors are 7. Let's see, Moff Gideon Relic 5, interesting. Got the Triumvirate Relic. Got Tusken Warrior Relic. Do we have all the do we have a full Relic Tusken team in here somewhere? Look at this. Look at all these Tuskens. Yikes. I'm screwed now. Piet Relic 8. Starkiller's in the house. So he has all the things, right? I didn't see Jedi Knight Cal Kestis, but that's kind of like the only thing. Oh, here's Sir Junda. So she's in the process of being relicked, so he's on his way to Jedi Knight Cal. Datacron wise, decent amount of Datacrons. Okay. Let's take a quick look at mods, just to establish how far behind we really are in all of this. Darth Revan, fastest non-GL character. I like a fast Revan, but I don't think in the current meta, with all of the characters available, I don't think Darth Revan is the one you want to be the fastest. 340 speed, pretty good. I just think there's opportunities with characters like Moff Gideon, Commander Ahsoka Tano, even like Rex, stuff like that, that has more impact than a high speed Darth Revan, because a lot of times Revan's just going in the Malgus team now, right? So if he's 310 or 340, it doesn't make that much of a difference, or at least I don't think so. 328 speed on Cat. That's not great for a Cat. Where's Mara Jade? She's not going to be 330. Yeah, 301. Okay, so if we see the Starkiller team, I think his Starkiller team is on defense, so we'll be able to kill that with troopers. So we have a mod advantage. We'll have to watch some of his speeds where it's relevant, but he's got us on characters, he's got us on ships, but we're going to have to try to use our mod advantage here and see what we can pull off. He does have a Relic 8 Ben Solo in the Rey team. No Datacron, but I still think Kenobi is probably my best bet here. We'll use the no Revivacron and try to make sure that we can kill Ben Solo, keep him dead, no revives, and work through the team with Kenobi. We've got Lord Vader here, Relic 8 Maul, again no Datacron. If my opponent watches this, I mean, there's an opportunity. Even if you've got just some bad Datacrons, you can throw them on here on defense and make it one step harder to deal with. Okay, bottom we have Jabba, no Datacron. We've got Malgus. And we got Malgus with Revan, Bastila, Malak. I feel like Sith Eternal is a good matchup here, which means that SLKR is going to have to beat Jabba in one shot. That leaves us with Jedi Master Luke to use somewhere. We should be able to use the troopers on this Mara Jade team. And then we have to figure out something for Traya. Maybe we could use that Jedi Master Luke team here. But once she isolates Jedi Master Luke, that I think goes badly for us. We did have success with the bounty hunters again. Yeah, we can't use bounty hunters here, right? Yeah, no bounty hunters because the bounty hunters are going to be working on Lord Vader up top. We have to save the bounty hunters for up here. Ooh, that Traya team might be a problem for me. What are we going to do against that Traya team? Yeah, maybe we just have to take the Luke in and try to figure it out. And hope that my mod advantage gives me enough turns that I can, work through this team. Maybe we need to save Ahsoka. If we used the little Ahsoka Tano in the Jedi Master Luke team, we would have a lot of buff removal. We'd be able to get rid of some taunts. I don't know that solves the problem for us, though, does it? Mirror match? Do some kind of mirror match? But I think he wins the mirror match, too. Because he's got a lot more relic levels than I do. Okay, so that team might be the problem right there. Or I could take the Jedi Master Luke team in against the Malgus and try to do that. Or try Traya. If we did Traya here, that would reserve Sith Eternal for up here. We've had times where the Traya team has been successful against this and times where it hasn't. This is a lot of relic levels. This is a lot of relic levels. But maybe we give it a try. If it works, you know, it can open up some doors for us. So we Traya, Nihilus, Savage. Maybe put Talon in there. Does Talon's passive stay around? Talon, I gotta read this. At the start of the battle, gains stealth, offense, and speed. Whenever Talon blows, okay. At the start of the battle, she gains stealth. Sith allies gain speed, offense. Does this go away when she dies? So at the start of the battle, this happens. And then there's a period. Which makes me think that the Sith allies gaining speed and offense, if she dies, that goes away, right? So we can't use her in the team. So we'd have to do something like this. Or we have to put in a different Sith other than Scion and try to get a Datacron in here. With characters at Relic 1, we don't get much of a Datacron. Is there one that's really worth it? We have a Datacron here that we can use. This might be better. Might be better to do it this way. Get a little bit of a Datacron going. And try to work through it. Mishkayla says that Wampa's only Relic 3. I mean, if all you're doing is killing Grievous teams, you don't need that big of a Wampa. My Wampa's set up to either clean up Galactic Legends in some cases, or to go after Sith Eternal if he's on defense. Okay, I think we'll do this with the Datacron. We got to get Nihilus going so that we can kill Malgus and Malik. That's about the only way we're going to kill him, is if we get the execute from Nihilus. So if they kill Nihilus right away, then you know, we're pretty much done. Got a fear onto Traya. Okay. Let's do this. We gotta get a turn on somebody here. Savage is not tanking. He's taking a break. He's on hiatus. Okay, let's do this. Just for the fun of it. We really need to get an isolate. Yep, fear on everybody. So the next round of turns is a loss. Okay, let's try to get in here on Bastila. All right, I mean, we're hanging in there. We're not getting killed right away, so that's at least something. And then Dooku's down. Feared again. And now the question is, can we get an execute off here? Come on. Got 3.5 minutes left to go. We're surviving okay. It's not horrible. We're not ability blocked or anything on Nihilus, so when he gets a turn, there is a chance. Small chance. Now he's feared. Now he's feared. We're back to being done. Oh, okay. All right. 2 turns off still. Okay. Oh, man. Come on. Got to get some turns here. Ooh, that's not great. Lagged out in the game. Thought we were going to lose connection there for a second. All right, 2.5 minutes. We're half done. We've gotten like 4 turns so far. Fear on Nihilus again. Come on, buddy. Come on. All right. Turn meter taken away. Feared. All right. Blinded by the light. We got to get back on this Bastila if we can. Fear on Nihilus again. All right. Come on. Give me an execute here so that we don't, at least so that we don't have wasted this whole battle. I'm okay if I just kill one guy. Just let me have a turn. Okay, come on, guys, come on. Fear again. 3 stacks of fear, 4 stacks of fear. All right, come on now. Nihilus, I think, has all of his cooldowns reset now, so he'll have like 3 turns to the execute by the time he actually gets to go. Nothing. Oh boy. Come on, guys, come on. We'll just put it on auto. I don't think there's, I mean, if Nihilus gets an execute, he'll take it, but I don't think we'll ever get a turn. Here's a chance. No, never mind. Forget it. Yeah, we'll get out of there. Okay, there we go. Dang. Never got a turn. Never got turns at all with that team. I'm not a fan of this this counter because the fear just messes up your cooldowns are always fear just makes it so your cooldowns are always messed up. Yeah, okay. Well, that means we still have to figure out something against Traya. So I think Sith Eternal is going to work against Traya better. So I feel like we need to take Jedi in here and somehow make this work. So what all do we need to make a really good Jedi team here? If we take some of the best characters that we can get. This will provide some cleanses. And that'll leave us with Sith Eternal against the Triumvirate team. Okay, let's see if we can get a good Datacron on these guys. Scoundrel allies. This is a no revive Datacron. Light side takes their turn. Resistance, penetration, special critical chance. Not great. That's the Empire one. It's another Scoundrel one. It's another Revivacron. Recover health and protection. I don't know. It looks like this one's probably about as good as we're going to get. All right. Let's go in here and see how bad this is. We got to try to get onto Malgus, I think. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to manage the taunts, but, you know, maybe Ahsoka can manage them and get us back to Bastila. But I think maybe not. All right. Let's start with this. And mark Bastila and see if we can get something done here. Just do that. Just keep going on Bastila. Get the blind off. Ability blocks. Offense up. Alright, come on now. Gotta get this Bastila out of here before she... Yeah, dang it. Alright, we did get rid of the taunt. We got back to Bastila again. We gotta get back to the mass assist, the mark. Alright, Bastila down. Okay. Alright. I don't even want to get rid of the debuffs as much as I just want to use the ability and get big damage down. I think that was Savior. I think we just popped the Savior effect. We're going to pass this to Luke. We can't assist, so we just got to attack him straight up. The damage has been significantly reduced now. Alright, let's do this. Since we can't get by. Let's do this. Try to kill a tank. Okay, Revan's out. Yep. Okay, come on. We need the taunt back here, something fierce. There we go. Let's do this. Try to get the taunt off. Oh, no. Guess not. Let's try some big hits on Malgus and see if we can get through him here. Alright, just keep going on Malgus. Keep going on Malgus. Keep going on Malgus. Hope that we can get the Shock T a turn. And hope that she doesn't have like... Alright, alright. Get some healing in here. Come on. Nope. All right. Let's try to get this Revan then. Malgus is just not even taking damage, it seems like. Can't kill him fast enough. Let's do this. And let's do this. Can't assist. Let's do this. Shock T going down. Come on, guys. Get it done. Get this done. Can't get enough damage onto Revan. Get him, boys. Alright, just basic. Come on. Get that taunt out of here. Deflected. Come on, Luke's. Too much healing again. Get the taunt off. 35 seconds. Need a couple more minutes at this rate. Lost our Luke. Alright, well, let's see if we can... Yeah, it's not going to be enough damage. Yikes. Yikes. If we'd done that first, I think we probably could have cleaned it up with Triumvirate. Oh, man. Now we are in trouble. What can we use to kill that team? Well, let's try the First Order here. And see if we can salvage this battle. Put a Datacron on him. I have the alt on SLKR now, so that's nice. That feels pretty good. What can we do here? Dark side allies, potency. We got another Datacron in here somewhere, right? There we go. Sure, why not? Critical damage. We'll take it. All right, man. Malgus and Triumvirate. Sith OP. Wow. Red Trooper just gets wrecked. No reason to even get it. Oh, man, come on. I always forget that Leia prevents assists, and it doesn't matter. Okay, one tank down. Kylo Ren unmasked just gets owned. Okay. Come on now. Let's get the stun back on him again. Let's man, this is bad. If I do any of those skills, I've got blind on, so I can't actually hit anything, so I've got to take this like one dot alt just to do damage. Wow. Wow. This GAC is over, guys. This thing is over. I don't know. This is I'm at a loss for words. Everything I'm doing, nothing's working. The speed with which they killed my Kylo Ren unmasked. He's a really good tank, and they just killed him in like 3 hits. It's insane. They killed the Red Trooper from behind 2 tanks in like 1 hit. I don't know. I gotta do something different with my First Order team, I guess, because I wasn't even in that battle, you know? I wasn't even in it. All right, let's get on old Ben here. See what we can get done. Do a mass assist there. Relic 7 Mar Jade. We will get the Dark Trooper up and running. The Dark Trooper's just going to give over turn meter because I feel like I'm a long way off on a kill, and if I don't do that, I'll probably lose control of this battle. I don't use that skill very much on the Dark Trooper. It's a really good skill, And there's very few times it ever feels like it's the right time to do that. But in that case, seemed like where our turn meter was, it was best to just get turn meter. We have won our first battle. We won one battle. You know, I'm done. I'm finished. We're good. We have one victory under our belt. All right, let's go. Let's try to kill Lord Vader with our Fennec team. I have a feeling that this also isn't going to work, that like his maul is going to do insane damage. We're going to go in here and find out that his maul like two shots my Mandalorian Beskar armor. All right. This is a no revive Datacron. Whenever a scoundrel ally deals damage and no enemy is ability blocked. I want the one that said, there we go. The first time they use a basic ability on their turn, reset the turn meter, gain 100% once per battle. We're going to do that just to try to accelerate our damage against this team. I think, I mean, we got to kill the red trooper, right? So get the Mandalorian up and running, poof the red trooper, which means we have to target shore trooper. It's only relic 5, so get some big hits on the shore trooper, kill it the normal way, kill this the easy way. Get to maul. All right, it's going to be hard. We're going to get it done, though. See if we can get it done. This is a big commitment to a Lord Vader team. I mean, he's got Maul in here and Darth Vader. All right, let's protect the Mando. Taunt. We don't need to cleanse right now. We'll target Shore Trooper. We'll target this red guy and get him gone with the poof. Big damage with Fennec again. Alright. Protect our Bosk. Maul is still going. Still taking turns. We'll get the taunt back for what it's worth. I'll just do a kick here and hope for a kill. Dang. And he got the ult off with 3 on the field, which is... And he killed my Fennec. It's over. It's over already. Just like that. He kills Fennec and then follows it up by killing my Mandalorian. And I can't bring him back to life. Prediction turns out to be accurate. Alright, let's try again to keep Bosk alive. Of course, Bosk will take an immediate turn. He's like, damage immunity? You know what? I really don't think so. I don't really want it. We're going to do Whistling Birds because it's going to be over anyway. And yeah, there you go. Oh, come on. Guys, this is bad. This is bad. Everything we battle is better than us. All right, we need the Kilocron, right? Whenever an enemy is defeated by a scoundrel ally, can't be revived. We'll take this. Let's see if we can get Rey. This is going to be a short GAC. I thought we had the tools in the toolbox to deal with this stuff, y'all. felt like we would be in good shape for most of this, but it is quite the opposite. We are getting wrecked with every counter that we thought we had. Alright, reset this cat. Alright, share some buffs here. Because why not? Okay. Let's get over here. Stuck behind this taunt, which is inconvenient. Without our little Ahsoka here, which we normally have, we kind of got to wait for the ult now. So that we can get, oh, 99%. Really? Really? I think we can take this first hit. And now we got to ult. We got to ult just to take this first hit. This first ult hit. Oh, man. Doesn't matter. Alright. Kenobi's gonna die. No, he didn't. Let's get Benny. Oh, come on. Come on. We have to have her below... Have to have her below 50%. I'm not paying attention. Doing stupid stuff. Let's get Ben down. Let's get Finn down. Okay. Let's reset here. Do one of these. Maybe we can get Rey while he's down. Alright. It's not the way we wanted to do these things, but okay. Next time we kill Ben, we gotta kill him with Cat. Get some buffs up. Hey, next time we do this, we should do it with Cat immediately. Does something different. I think I'm tilted, guys. I think I have officially tilted. Alright, come on. 61 banners. Worked our way through it. Not pretty. Alright. I think we've got more of a chance of going through top and seeing ships than we do getting through bottom at this point, so let's do some Rogue One stuff here. We'll throw Mon Mothma into the team to have some dispels going on. Add a Datacron. Something. Sure. Let's go. Do you have Bane? No, I don't have Bane. I won't have Bane until the next full set of Conquest. We'll take turn meter here. I'm gonna try to get the buff immunity on with the basic next time Cassian has a turn. Summon an extra character. Buff immunity. Okay, now we can get on Qui-Gon here without Mace getting in the way. And we will take out Qui-Gon. I feel like Anakin... No, I was going to say, I feel like Anakin has his big hit back up, but he didn't have it up quite yet. Let's resurrect here, get Biston back because we can. We'll just take off the Foresight. We'll spread all the buffs over here. If we try to get Anakin, Mace is just going to get in the way, so that's really not going to work. No resurrect. Oh, we didn't crit anybody. Okay. 93% on the alt. Ki-Adi-Mundi's in the way now. Take off that taunt. Our extra guy is gone. See if we can steal some turn meter here. We're going to do the alt right away. And do this. Wow, that healing. That healing was insane. Okay, try to get back in the game here real quick. As long as they're attacking Jin, we got chances, right? Foresight's on almost everybody, but let's take a chance. Nope. Okay. Anakin down. Ki-Adi-Mundi going crazy now. Foresight here, so we can't deal with that. All right, get him. Foresight. Get the extra guy back. Try to slow roll if we can here. We'll try for a resurrect again. Get Cassian back, that's nice. Take the area effect, even though we get a counterattack here. All right, more resurrection. Get some buffs off. Okay, let's get over here on Barriss. Heal up. Trying to recover some banners here. Okay. See if we can get some... We gotta kill Ki-Adi-Mundi because the only way we're gonna kill Barriss is when we get healing immunity on her. And the healing immunity keeps going on to Ki-Adi-Mundi, so... Whoever has the healing immunity is gonna be the target from now on. Alright, now we can just put it on auto. We get the grenade again, we get healing immunity, and then we gotta hope that it sticks long enough for us to take down Barriss. Otherwise, we may have a cleanup situation on our hands. Okay, all right, there we go. Oh, we got the grenade, but we got no healing immunity. So, waiting again. No healing immunity again. All right, getting some damage. Get him. Get her. Healing immunity is on. Go, 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 everybody. All right. Victory 65. Okay. All right. So, Vader. We could, in theory... I like my chances with Wampa against a solo Vader. I think if Vader's sitting there by himself, Wampa gives us some chances. So what happens if we put in CLS, if we just take the Commander Luke team in here against this team? If it gets us Maul and Darth Vader dead, then we're good. If it doesn't, then we're sad, but there's not really much else we got left to do here. Still got a bounty hunter team we got to take out, but I feel like there's lots of stuff that we could use down there. So let's see if CLS can clean up Maul and Vader. And I feel like Lord Vader solo is a very real possibility at the end of this. If we can survive through this right here. Oh, man. Okay, we survived. We survived. Get in there. Get this guy out of here. Get Maul out. Goodbye. Okay. Damage. Get Darth Vader. Get him. Force Crush. Han. Oh, yeet. Extra turn. Ultimate. Big hit. Scary. We just want damage, guys. Just enough damage to kill this Darth Vader. Get him. Get him, boys. Too many damage over times. Okay. It's Wampa time. It's Wampa time. We won't have very good counterattack possibilities, but I'm going to give this a try. Let's go. I think Wampa cleanup of Lord Vader is low. Oh yeah, it's not great. Get him. All right, get him. Get him, Wampa. Oh, we're dazed now. Dazed and confused. Get him. We want to get this Darth Vader out of here if we can. Resisted. 8. Ramping. 10. Yeah, he removed our damage over times for us. I think that actually might be a benefit. Okay. I think we got another turn before we can womp, right? Alright, let's see. Nope, we're gonna die. We're gonna die on the opening. Yep. Oh, one turn away from womping. One turn away. Got Vader down though. Let's see, who can deal with this? What happens if we put in resistance? Let's try this. That's pretty bad, right? But maybe we can do a little turn meter control. Maybe we can do a little healing immunity. See if we can maybe take this Vader down. Okay, give him the stick. All right. It's healing immunity. Let's get this on here. Okay, stop putting damage over times on us. I'm asking you politely. Just do it less. That's not a good thing. He doesn't have healing immunity on him anymore. He's taking a ton of turns. The timing isn't working out for us to remove his turn meter. Well, I guess we can't remove his turn meter anyway, huh? Yeah, this is... You know, I thought Rey getting that healing immunity might do something, but no. It's not to be. It's not useful. What do we have left that could even kill Vader? Something high damage, a little bit of control, maybe. Don't even know. All right, let's take our Empire in here. See if we can get a win somehow. Mara Jade. And then we just, whatever we have left after this is what we've got to try with Vader. We've got Sith Eternal Emperor, but maybe I should have taken him in while we still had 2 characters. Okay. They were faster than my Mara Jade somehow. I don't even know. I don't even know what happened here. Django lead and I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Django lead, extra 30 speed. I'm asleep at the wheel here, guys. I'm paying like no attention to anything. Oh boy. How about Phoenix? Can Phoenix kill Vader? Phoenix really don't have anything that stops the damage over times, though, do they? They don't really have any cleanses. We're going to try Phoenix against Lord Vader, just to see what we can get done here. Phoenix, yes. And we'll take, let's see. Let's take Kanan, Zeb, Datacron, something, dark side, light side, allies. Okay, fine. They do with Rex Basic. Rex Basic. Deal damage to enemy twice whenever the attack scores a critical hit. Dispel all buffs, debuffs on Captain Rex and another random clone. Oh. Another random... I gotta read that again real quick. Another random clone, trooper, or Phoenix ally. Okay. So I thought for a second it only removed stuff off of clones, and I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, Kanan cleanses. Yep, he's got a cleanse. Okay. We'll do this. And then we'll just, keep going. There's a bunch of damage over times. Wow, his ult is building fast. All right, here we go. We're just going to put it on auto and let it go because these Phoenix aren't doing enough damage. They're tickling him. They're staying alive, which is good, but if we're going to kill him, we got to tickle faster. Oh, healing immunity onto Hera. We got that managed. Come on, Phoenix. Do damage. Do damage. They're just not doing anything to this. Look at this guy. Okay. We got 3 dots worth of health gone. If we get a couple more, sequences like that, we might even get him down to yellow. Should have took Sabine in here for the armor shreds. Ah, God, come on. Come on. Yep. Definitely should have brought Sabine in for armor shreds. Might have given us a better chance. But this is just going nowhere, right? Like, we're not dying, but we're also not killing him. Just don't have enough damage. Okay. Yoicks. All right, come on, guys, come on. You can do it. What would really be nice is if we could somehow get a healing immunity into this Phoenix team. Is there anything in Phoenix that does healing immunity or clones? Clones. I don't think any of the clones do healing immunity either. So you're kind of stuck with this. Being able to do enough damage. Alright. Well, I mean, they're doing a good job of staying alive. We'll let it run for another 2 minutes and see if there's a miracle, but he's already pulled off 2 ults and things are just going to continue to get worse for us. 60 stacks. Locked in. Man. I'm just wondering how this would go if we brought in, because we'd be up to like 4 armor shreds by now. And we might actually be able to, I still don't think we'd kill him, but we'd certainly have a better chance. We're getting critical hits against him. That's odd. Isn't he immune to critical hits when he's over 50% life or whatever? How are we getting critical hits against him? Man, so many words in all of these kits. I don't remember always what what every skill does on all these characters, but I feel like you got to get Lord Vader below half before you start critting him. Why is he taking critical hits here? But we're only hitting him for 1,500, so I mean it's useless anyway. I think he's immune to crits under 80% health. Oh, I thought it was the other way around. I thought he was immune to crits until he got lower health. It doesn't matter. I mean, we're not even remotely close to enough damage here. So that's it. That's it, guys. Another lost battle. Let's try to get these bounty hunters dead. Can't use Enfys Nest. Let's just throw in Sith Eternal. Try to get this done. And then we'll go up top and we'll do Ewoks against Lord Vader. I don't know, guys. I don't know how to kill this Lord Vader. I don't think we have anything that's got enough damage to get it done. We're going to link up the 2 Fets. That way when we get the ult off, they'll go away for good without getting their bounty hunter's resolve activated and all that. And we should have enough damage to just grind through Bosk here. Watt's going to die for sure, but, you know, we knew that coming in. All right. Well, I say that, but then Watt is acquitting himself quite well at staying alive. And we managed to get a kill on the Mandalorian when we did the ultimate, so he's also gone. All right. Well, come on, Watt. Hang in there, buddy. You can do it. Stay alive. Because you know these banners might be important if my opponent doesn't play. This is a loss. This is a lost GAC, guys. Enfys Nest. Alright, we're going to take in robots. Here we go. Let's get all the robots we can. Throw them in here. And see if somehow, by some miracle, these little droids have enough damage to punch through Vader. Alright, here we go. Throw some cards. Do some things. Get some assists. 32,000. That was a decent hit. Bam. Take that. This is basic. Come on. 32,000. Well, not quite. Let's go. Let's get taunt back. Oh, buff immunity. Of course. Why not? Big basics. Basic here. Get shocked. Alright, get on fire. Things, stuff, junk. Need more turns on my little robot here. 000 going down. Come on, BT1. Get him. Get him. All right. Get him, BT1. Get him. That's some good damage, guys. It's some decent... No, no, no. It's too much healing. Come on, robot friends. Come on, BT1. We don't have enough cleanses left. We are out of the cleanses. It wasn't bad, though. I mean, if we had a real robot team, we might have been able to get this done. I don't think it helps to leave him at half-life. What else do we even have left in the tank? Geos! Night Sisters, Night Sisters, Night Sisters. Let's go. We've got Night Sisters. We'll get 132 plagues on him before he gets a chance to do anything. That's the plan. That's the plan. Massive plagues. Come on. There's a plague. Oh, it's gone. There's a plague. Another plague. Give him another plague. Come on. There we go. More plagues. So that as soon as he takes a turn, he's going to heal like 1 hit point and all the plagues will be gone. He didn't get rid of all the plagues. Come on. No, he did. Now he did. All right. Is there any way that we can get these plagues to stick? Is there any world in which, like, we get to stack up 15 plagues and actually make this work? Is there any universe that that can happen? We'll just put it on auto and see if somehow the Night Sisters can figure it out on their own. Here's an alt. He just heals to full every time though, so I don't think there's any way we can get the plagues to stick. Alright. Oh boy. Obliterated. Well, we're done. That's it. Couldn't even clear a zone. Man, I was optimistic. I thought this GAC was going to go okay. I was optimistic. I was wrong. I was mistaken, as it turns out. My optimism was misplaced. Man, that's going to be 2 losses in a row. We lost the other one as well. The prior round, we ended up leaving up the opponent's Leviathan, couldn't beat it, and I said, you know, he had a good chance of clearing me, and he did. He cleared me. Dropped a few battles, you know. We held a few battles with our stuff, but in the end, he did get everything off the board. If I'd have been able to clear that Leviathan too, we'd have had a victory. We would have won on banners, but it was not to be. That's going to be 2 losses for me. not fantastic. Sure hope we can get that third win. I don't want to go 0-3 for the round. That would make me sad. All right, let's go in here to the inbox and see what we can claim. Guild activity, a raid, all that stuff. Up to a massive 188 crystals. Yay. All right, Grand Arena. Over here on Lex. Lieutenant Fast Plane. 6.2 million galactic power, 2 foreign ships, 3/7 in characters. For 6 million galactic power, it has the Chimera as his main fleet. No Profundity, no Executor, not even a Malevolence or a Negotiator. Character-wise, tons of relics. Right? Well, at least compared to us, we've got 2 relics. Oh boy. All right. Wheel. We do have 2 relics in this account, right? We've got... Did we get the second relic done yet? Yeah, we got Jin or so done. Yeah. Okay. So we've got Jin and Gideon. Look at that. 2 relics. Massive progress on this account. Stats, 1.1 million galactic power. Let's see what he put on defense. He cleared 1 zone. Okay, we got some kind of mixed Jedi stuff here under Yoda lead. The best character to relic in that entire team is Jedi Knight Anakin, and he's the one who is not relicked. Relic 7 clones with not gas, but Clone Trooper Sergeant. That gives us a target for our first kill, which means we can potentially bring in Imperial Troopers here. So we can try Imperial Troopers on this, and we can try our Qui-Gon Jinn Omicron Jedi here. Let's go. Jedi in the house. Gear 6 Ahsoka Tano. Gear 6 Plo. Really, really bad Jedi. Against Relic 7 Jedi. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna say a quick prayer, right? And then we're gonna kill Jedi Knight Anakin. This is the one with assist. Call an ally to assist. Yeah. Look at that damage, guys. For any newer players who are watching, this Qui-Gon team works quite simply. The Omicron gives you damage based on your speed, which is unique in the game. So even if your characters are only like 200 speed, they get 6,000 offense. So you can take a team and really make it pretty bonkers. But they killed my Qui-Gon before I really got any traction here. So yeah, unfortunately. But yeah, we hit pretty hard. We got his Anakin dead. All right, let's try up here with the troopers. Imperial Trooper team. Veer's lead. These guys. We'll just take all troopers. We're not going to take in Vader. Or are we going to take in Vader? Yeah, I think we probably need to take in Vader to try to get the win. Just throw Vader into the trooper team. Okay, and then we'll try to get a kill on the sergeant. I don't know if we can even kill this 5s, but we're gonna try. Okay, how are we on turn meter? It looks like Piet will go next. So we're going to take a chance here. We're going to cut the armor on 5s and get Piet to go next. Then we're going to do a mass assist over here on Clone Sergeant. Phase 1. We'll do an area effect here. We'll get rid of that taunt. And that should be our first kill. We'll drain turn meter on this kill because that'll give them no turn meter and us max turn meter. We will kill Cody next. Get dazes on everybody if we can with Gideon here. Now we've got a taunt to deal with that I don't think we can deal with. That might be it. Okay. We'll do this. We'll do a Force Crush. We'll do some basic attacks here. And every time Vader goes, it does give all the troopers turn meter. We'll do that. Get offense up. Do the area effect again. And now we got to kill 5s in order to get another turn, which is going to be possibly a no-go here. Although we're chewing away at him. It's not bad. Get another armor shred onto him. Now we'll get rid of the taunt. And they reset our stacks of trap. That's inconvenient. Alright, back on 5s. We got the 2 miscellaneous troopers dead. Get 5s out of here next. Come on, buddy. Alright, drain turn meter. Yeah, here we go. Let's go. Let's go, Imperial troopers. So good. Speaking of Imperial troopers, if you guys haven't hit that like button, you might want to smash that thing now. It does help me, and I appreciate if you could do that. Get that like button out of here. Just remember, smash it an odd number of times. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, 29, 31. They're all acceptable numbers of times to smash the like button. Even numbers of times are not acceptable, so stay away from that. His Vader is Relic 9? Does he really have a Relic 9 Darth Vader? Okay. I don't know. Whatever. Oh, boy. Alright, we'll bring in some reinforcement ships here. Just some extra tanks to get in the way, I guess. Cassian Z-Wing may be good. Alright. There's no tank. He's got 3 high relic ships. We're going to try to use the power of the Geos. If they don't kill the spy, we may be able to kill off that TIE Advanced. Even at Relic 9, that ship is pretty fragile. So we'll see if our low gear Geos here can get the job done. Don't ability block me. Come on. Come on. Oof. 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 That area effect. So that's done. That was easy. One zone cleared. Guys, I couldn't overcome the 5 million galactic power difference, it turns out. It was a little too much for me. Okay. I got 223 banners, though, so if this opponent doesn't come back in and play more matchups, I'll win the GAC. I'm winning right now. I'm sure he'll cruise in here right before the GAC ends and smash the rest of my teams and get free money and a free win. But, you know, hey, if he doesn't, if he has quit playing, that'll be a green check mark for me. I got 2 more banners than he did. With my trooper team. With my super troopers. How did 5s not sacrifice there? Cody isn't 501st. For some reason, I thought it was Echo. Yeah, he had Clone Sergeant, Cody, and the 3 Did he have? Yeah, Rex, Echo, and 5s. So he was missing the ARC Trooper. Should have been ARC Trooper somewhere in there. Well, that's going to be it, guys. That's going to be all that I can do for this GAC for today. I do have my in-laws here, and I'm going to go spend some time with the family this afternoon, so we're going to wrap up the stream there. I'm sorry for the disappointing GAC, man. I don't know. That I feel like that Loquitur GAC, that's on me. Like I feel like I had the characters and stuff. I don't know if I picked the skills in the wrong order or what, but man, everything that should have been a decent counter, I just got wrecked. So, yep, no excuse for it. Just not great. But anyway, hope you all do better in your GACs than I did in mine. Mishkela says, have fun with the family, man. Better luck next time. Brady says, not disappointing. Happens to the best of us and me quite often. He's got the Relic 9 Vader for that 2021 meta negotiator counter. Yeah, I mean, the best negotiator counter he could develop would be to build a negotiator. He's not even got those capital ships. All right, y'all, please remember on your way out, hit that like button if you didn't hit it on the way in. Subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this in the future. Notification bell so you know when I'm doing my live streams. And, of course, join us over on the Discord. We've got the link up above and down below. It's a fantastic Discord community. It's a fun place to be. Hope to see you over there. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next Holocron.